Hold on. Hey everyone, this is Piken. I'm just making this video to show you the basic route of LA, which is this is the only level in Perfect Strat at the moment, and I'll start by going over the basic controls. So to move, the only way to move is by strafing. And the more you strafe, the more speed you gain, and obviously this being a speedrun, you want to go as fast as possible, as much as possible. Though in some circumstances, you actually don't want to go as fast as you possibly can, because it will mess some things up. So that's movement. It's really basic. And you can use right mouse button to jump, and hold right mouse button in the air to drag yourself down. It's super basic controls, really easy to get the hang of. Also Q and E to rewind and fast forward, which is useful for when you make mistakes. Oh, and you can hit W to see how many pyramids you have. On the cigarette there, if you can see that, I have 2 out of 169. LA has 169 pyramids, and I'm going to show you the route to get them all in under 10 minutes, hopefully. Alright, so P resets your save, M is respawn, useful for resetting, and here we go. So I'm going to have to go through the routes multiple times, because I do a lot of things really fast. But yeah, here we go. This is head, which is where you start. It's a really basic map. You want to start off by strafing to about 40 speed, grab the 2 pyramids here, get up to about 60% of this ramp and jump, hold right mouse button to hit that pyramid, land, jump again, land on this little ledge, jump, then land on this edge right here, so you get a little boost like that. Except I lost my speed there, so that would be a reset, because you really don't want to rewind at all, and this head is really easy to get perfect. So I'm going to try that again and go over it again. So strafe up to about 40, grab these 2 pyramids, get up about 60% of the ramp, hold right mouse button, jump, land on the ledge, jump again, and I messed up again. You're supposed to, it's really awkward, you're supposed to land on this little kind of, where 2 edges meet, so that when you hit the ledge, you bounce up, and you get more height than usual. So I'll try and get that. Except this is really weird. That was not it. I thought it was. I thought it would work. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this. Whenever I try to show things off, I always have trouble with it. There we go. When you get that boost, you want to hold right mouse button just a little bit, so that you land right on that. And optimally, you do not want to hit the ledge, because it'll slow you down a bit. So try and curve yourself so that you land on the floor. Then when you're on the floor, you just exit. Just get the pyramids on your way out. It's pretty simple. So good speed here is, good speed here is about 70. If you're going 70, you're going real fast here. And you want to maintain that speed as you go out, because obviously it's a speedrun, you're going to go fast. So when you exit, you're going to be greeted with this, a big ass ramp, and this audio cue. Audio cue is unimportant. It's kind of annoying. But when you exit, you're going to want to jump off the right side. And what we're going to do, let me see if I can look at this. We're going to want to get that pyramid right there on the boat. So we're going to hold right mouse button just a little bit and get that pyramid. When you get the pyramid, optimally you want to just land and keep going. That pyramid's really tricky to get, and learning the timing for how long to hold right mouse button takes a lot of practice. I'm still not good at it. So yeah, you want to get that pyramid, and you're going to land on the orange part here and head in the warehouse. This is the first level, I guess you could call it, or sub-segment, I don't know. But this is the first place you go to, and it's kind of tricky, so it'll take me a little while to get through. So if you're going really fast, like 60 up, you're going to have to use a rewind here. Now, rewind is mostly used for correcting mistakes, but it can also be used to do segments faster. For instance, here, since I'm going 70, I want to maintain that speed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these 2 pyramids, rewind, and get this pyramid and head through the A. If I were going 70 here, I could not get those 3 in one segment. I would have to cut so hard that I'd lose all my speed, which is why I use a rewind here. If you're going 50, you can cut it and it's fine, but above 60, you need to use a rewind. So you're gonna head through the A after you get all 3, come up the wall, get this. I'm going really fast, by the way. Cool. Come down, and you're gonna want to get these 2, rewind, and then take the ramp. So you're gonna get these 2. Rewind, jump off the ramp, and land up here, get these 2, hold right mouse button, get that, come through here, get that, hit the ramp, come down, don't hit that, hit this ramp. Now, this is kind of weird. you're going to want to hit the leftmost ramp there and right mouse button when you're on the ramp. It's kind of weird, but it's easy to get consistently. And what that'll do is it'll give you a lot of height and let you get the hardest one in here. The hardest pyramid to get. So I got it. I got that one. And now, I still have an up. Like, this isn't perfect. If you can find another method to get these two, then please by all means do it. This is, I think, really bad. But you're going to want to keep rewinding here and using right mouse button to arc yourself to get these two pyramids. I don't really know of any other better way to get these. But you're going to want to do something like that. You're going to want to get one good launch and then rewind until you get both of them and then resume. So once you get both of those two pyramids, you're going to want to land here, come up this wall, come up here, and then just strafe up here. Now when you get this one, you have two options. You can rewind to here and then just take a left, or you can get it and then cut hard onto the other platform. I like to cut hard, though that can lose you time. Now this is just awkward and it's hard to get. This last pyramid on Warehouse is just hard to get. I don't know any optimal route for it. But that seemed to work pretty well. So that's Warehouse. Pretty fast, pretty straightforward. It's probably the hardest part of the run, in my opinion. But once you're done with Warehouse, you exit through the big door. Come out here, jump up onto this bridge segment, get this pyramid, come off, get these two pyramids. And you're going to want to avoid these pyramids because you get them when you actually do skate park, but you're going to head into skate park. You can cut a corner there just to save a little bit of time. Jump here, and you're going to want to be on this little bridge segment and get all these up here. And this is really straightforward. If you're going above 80, I don't recommend that because some weird things can happen here. Above 85, so this part's gonna get tricky. Let me explain this before I do it. I'm going to get the middle one and the rightmost one. The middle pyramid and the rightmost pyramid. I'm gonna hit the lip, I'm gonna curve up, and I'm gonna get one on pillars, okay? It sounds weird, but it'll work. So here we go. Now I'm gonna right mouse button just a little bit so that I land here, and I didn't do it well enough. Hit there, bounce off, and then land down here. And this is the entrance to Ring. So let me rewind through that again. It looks kind of tricky. It's really simple once you get the hang of it. But if you're in the air here, then it won't work. You need to be on the ground when you enter this little ring here. So you're gonna get the middlemost pyramid, the rightmost pyramid, take the launch, curve around, and then right click just enough so that you land on the pyramid, and then land on the actual platform, and then you'll get a boost. You automatically jump whenever you leave a platform, so you'll get that boost, and you just want to curve around back onto the ring, and then get the last pyramid there. So it seems hard, it's not really hard, it's pretty easy. But yeah, now we're gonna head in the ring. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna land, we're gonna take the ramp, we're gonna get those two pyramids to the left, rewind, and then enter ring. So here we go. And I'm going a little fast here, so this might be really hard. So I might need to do a technique that's called cutting my speed. It's pretty obvious what it's gonna do. It's gonna cut my speed down. But if you move your camera really fast back and forth like that, you'll cut your speed like 30 units. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna do that to cut my speed there, because you can actually go too fast in this segment. And get this pyramid. Oh my god, I'm bad. Okay. Optimally, you would get that in one go, because it's really simple to do that, and then you'd want to rewind back here, maintain your speed, and then just enter ring. Now you want these three pyramids that I just collected. I'll go through them again. You want to jump on the ring, get this pyramid, and this pyramid. And here's where ring is pretty tricky for someone who's new to it. Ring is really tricky because just the way it works doesn't make any sense. How you gain speed and how you gain height here is by just going off the ledge. That's it. So here I'm going to go off the ledge and gain some speed and reverse my position, or reverse my direction rather, so that I'm heading clockwise. Yeah, so I'm heading clockwise here. Now, speed is really important here. Remember how I said you can go too fast in some sections? 76 is way too fast here, but I'll maintain it for a little bit, and I'll show you where to cut it down. Right here, you need to cut your speed down to about 50 or 60, because I'll show you why. I'm not going to collect any pyramids, but I'll show you. So I'm going like 80 now. If I go 80, There's no way I can get this one. There's just no way I can get that pyramid. Even if I hold right mouse button from the like millisecond I take air, I just can't get that pyramid. Which would force you to do an entire other lap, which is just something you don't want to do. So what you do here is when you're about to hit the ramp, just cut your speed a little bit and get the pyramid in the process. And don't be bad like me. 30 is way too low. You want to be about 60 or 70 here. But once you pass this pyramid, actually, you can go as fast as you like. So here's where Ring gets tricky. As if it weren't tricky enough. So you're gonna gain speed here. You need a lot of speed. You need about 70 to 80 speed here. I prefer 80. And okay, you're gonna do some really tricky jumps. So you're gonna get fast. Be going fast. Take a jump here at about this angle on this segment, right near the billboard, the rightmost peg of the billboard. You're gonna take that jump, strafe in, and get that pyramid. Now, depending on how fast you're going, you can take two routes here. You can get the pyramid and continue going, or you can rewind, because what you're doing next, you need a lot of speed. I think I have enough speed to maintain. Actually, I don't think I do. Let me check. Yeah, I don't. Okay. You need about 74 speed to make this next jump, so I'm going to use a rewind strat and rewind all the way back here. Now, this next jump you're going to take right here, about near the left peg of this sign. You're gonna take it right here, and it's gonna be a right mouse button jump, not a just go off the edge jump. You're gonna right mouse button here. And you're gonna fly up, and you're gonna get that pyramid. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna reverse, and then get the pyramid in here. If you're good. Jesus Christ, I'm bad. Okay. Now once you got that, you just head out, come down, take a jump here, and strafe up to get that pyramid up there if you can see it. So hopefully I do that and look really good. Of course I don't. So you're gonna get that pyramid and then continue going. Land. Make sure you can get a good jump and head onto the body. I don't really have a solid route for the body. Just get the pyramids as fast as you can. Exit. And now here's the hardest part of the run. The lighthouse jump. This run is super inconsistent and it is a run killer, if you want to call it that. But basically what you're going to want to do here is you want to gain about 80 speed. Anything lower than that is super risky. It's possible if you get a perfect jump, but it's really risky. So now that I have about 80 speed, by the way, I should go over how you actually gain speed. You gain speed by getting big air, by just taking jumps. When you're in the air, you can strafe really hard and really sharp to gain a lot of speed really quickly. You can't do that on the actual ring. It's just not possible. So you're going to gain about 80 speed, and this is going to take me a while to get. Hopefully I get it my first try so I look really cool. And you're going to just want to take jumps. I don't know the best place to take a jump. It's completely random, but thankfully I got it on my first try. So let me go through that again. That was a perfect jump, by the way. I'm going to land right on that pyramid. So I'm going about 84 at the jump. I hit right mouse button, I jump, and you don't want to strafe it. You don't want to like swerve your mouse up there. You just want to go straight. If you swerve it, you're gonna cut your distance. You'll go faster, but you're gonna cut your distance. And this is all about distance. It's not about speed. It's about distance. You want to travel far. So you're gonna make the jump, and hopefully you get it on your first try. Once you get it, you respawn, which is M. This will put you here at like the middle of ring by the sign. And what you want to do here now, you're now done with ring, by the way. What you want to do now is you want to gain about 60 speed. And again, we're going to go off the ramp so we can get some speed, easy. Now, right around here, you're going to want to take a jump off the ramp. And you're going to want to land on another ramp. So I'll show you that. So I'm going to take the jump, strafe a bit to gain some more speed, and I'm going to land here. We're going to take this ramp and jump on it so that we can do pillars really easily. So those are pillars right there. See those pillars sticking out of the ground? Those are pillars. I can't really explain this route. I'm going to just have to do it. So hopefully I get it first try. Oh, I didn't jump. Okay. Now that I got a run of it. So this is pillars. You're going to want to take this ramp, right click, jump, strafe, and then right around here you're going to want to right click. You want to right click so that you land about in the middle of the platform. Once you land in the middle of the platform, do nothing, just go straight until you hear yourself get a jump. You get a jump whenever you leave a ledge, so when you hear that jump, you're going to hold right mouse button so that you drop yourself just enough to get this pyramid right here. So we're going to go through this again. You're going to hold right mouse button right here. You're going to land, wait until you get the jump, hold right mouse button, and then get that one. So now moving forward, you're going to strafe onto this part right here. Then when you're about this much into the bridge, I don't really have a setup for this, I just kind of feel it. You're going to make a jump, hold right mouse button so that you land on here, and then get a jump off. And when you get that jump, you're going to just barely have enough height to get this pyramid, and that's pillars. So I'll run through it one more time, just playing through it. So you're going to take the ramp, right mouse button, land, right mouse button, land, jump, right mouse button, land, auto jump, grab the pyramid, that's pillars. So you're going to obviously land and get that pyramid right there, if you're good. I was going really fast there. You're going to grab this pyramid here, you're going to cut right, so that you can get a pyramid that's hard to get. That one right there. And now we're going to go in the skate park. Skate park's probably the most straightforward part. It's really simple. So you're going to enter here, enter through the broken gates, grab that one, jump up here, make a sharp strafe, so that you land right there. Just grab these pyramids. Now you're going to take this jump, and get this right here. Wow, I didn't take the jump well enough. You want a right mouse button here, by the way. You don't want to just take the jump, you need the right mouse button. And then just drop yourself accordingly to get the piece. Gonna head back in here, get this pyramid. Now here's a respawn warp. Once you get this pyramid right here, that pyramid that I just got, you want to immediately hit M. When you hit M, you'll be up here and you'll automatically collect one. So when you hit M, you just respawn up top of here, and you're automatically going to collect the pyramid. Now what you want to do is you're going to want to fall down here, grab this. Sometimes you can get a jump here, just a note. Sometimes you can get a jump here out of nowhere. You don't want one. You want to be flat on the surface at all times. But if you do get a jump, just rewind until you don't. It's random. I don't know why. But yeah, you want to stay flat here, and you want to hit this ramp right here. This is kind of tricky. Not really. But I have trouble with it. So once you take this ramp, you kind of want to immediately start dropping yourself so that you land on this like half pipe. You want to get the pyramid, right click, swerve down, and then make it on here. Speed plays a really important factor here. You want to go at about 60-ish when you hit the ramp that I'm going to hit. So if I'm not going 60, I'll have to make another rotation to get enough speed. This should be enough though. I don't know. So if you have enough speed, once you come off the little half pipe thing here, it's not a half pipe, once you come off the wall here, you want to land, grab the pyramid right there, and then you're going to want to ride up this and make a jump off it to get this pyramid. When you get that pyramid, strafe right, and we're going to get a pyramid on an island, so we're going to need about 70 speed here. Right click jump, and we're going to get that, so drop yourself accordingly. When you get it, hit M, so that you respawn here. And we're just going to get these two. You don't want to be going too fast here, because you'll fly over these pyramids. And that's skate park. Now we're going to head on to perfect skate, which is what I call this next segment. Perfect skate are the bridge segments here, and the letters perfect skate on the roof of the warehouse. So to enter perfect skate, start here, gain as much speed as you can because we're going to make a jump. 60 is really good. You're going to lose a lot of speed on these jumps though. Grab the pyramids on the bridge. And I'm going really fast here, so that's good. Now, this is an alternate strategy. I recommend you do this. But if you're feeling ballsy, you can do it what's called a double jump. I'll go for it. I doubt I'll get it though. So you can double jump by landing on that, and I got it, like, first try. Okay, so that's the double jump. You double jump by right-click jumping here, landing on the ledge at a certain speed, and then jumping so that, and then leaving the ledge so that you get an extra jump. This puts you up here, and it saves you about 5 to 10 seconds. It's really difficult, though. It is extremely difficult. I'm glad I got it in my first try. So that's the double jump, but I recommend you take the other route. I recommend you land down there, which I will do now actually. I recommend you land down here. So when you land down here, you're going to want to go up the wall, right click when you're about 80% up it, and then strafe over to this bridge segment to get these pyramids. Now this part is just, there's so many factors here that I really don't have a solid route for it. So you just got to get a feel for the game and do what you think you should do. Optimally, you want to get the R pieces as fast as possible. Excuse me. You want to get the pyramids in the R as fast as possible. There are two. There's one in perfect and one in stride. These are the most difficult to get, and I recommend you getting them as soon as possible if you can. So you're going to want to get those. And I'll come over here since I have a lot of speed. And try, that was too big a strafe. Try and get this R as well. And I got it, but I killed my speed. So that's most of the difficult ones. Now it's pretty straightforward. To get that one on top of perfect is pretty easy. You just come up here with a decent amount of speed. Take a jump and then strafe. And then drop yourself accordingly to get the piece. Now what you want to do is a pretty straightforward route. You're going to want to land down here. Under the bridge. Come up here, get this, drop yourself with a strafe, drop yourself with a strafe again, but don't hit the S. Get these two, come down, okay, actually get that pyramid, come down, get this, take a jump up, and that's perfect stride. Actually, no, it's not, I forgot one, I'm bad. This isn't necessary to get now, it's okay to forget, but there's one over here as well, get it whenever you see fit. I really don't have a route for it, but get it whenever you see fit. I prefer to get it while I'm doing perfect stride. But yeah, okay. Now we're gonna head over to island. When you go over to island, you want to get all the pyramids on the top, and then when you head out of island, you want to get all the pyramids on the bottom of this bridge. So I'm gonna get all the ones on top right now, and I'm gonna get one at an island by doing the same thing that I did when we entered perfect stride with that wall jump. So I'm gonna ride up the wall, jump, strafe. I'm going to want to drop myself so that I land on that island. When you get it, rewind, and then land on this bridge. So that's the entrance to island. Now island is really non-linear. You're going to respawn a lot and take multiple routes. So you're going to want to cut your speed here. This is a purposeful cut because if you go too fast, I'll show you what happens. You just fucking fly away. Like you could strafe really hard here, but I don't think it's worth it. I think it's easier to just cut your speed when you go in. Because what you're going to want to do is go into here. You're going to get that pyramid, jump. When you land, you're going to want to head into the right corner of this ramp. So that, because if I just head into the ramp, this happens, and I don't actually go up the ramp. But if I head into the right corner, it gives the game enough time to register that I have hit the ramp. For whatever weird reason. And here's where we're going to take two routes off of one stride. Or one little path. So when you're up on the roof, head to the left. Head onto these platforms and get these. Now you're going to jump off here and make a strafe to get this pyramid. Once you get that pyramid, rewind until you're on the roof again. Then head right. Get these two pyramids. Drop yourself so that you just barely get that. Drop yourself so you get that. And head onto the pipe and get these two. Just take an auto jump there. And when you get this pyramid, you reset. Now once you reset, you head onto this ledge, jump up, strafe down, get these three. Now this part can be a little tricky. I'll just go through it instead of going super fast and trying to explain it while I do it. I'm bad. I'm really bad. Okay. So that was that whole segment. So what you want to do once you get these three here, you're going to go down here. You're going to be going pretty fast, so you got to be quick on this. You're going to go up this ramp, head up, miss that octagon. If you hit, or hexagon, I don't know what it is. I think it's a hexagon. If you hit that hexagon, you're going to lose all your speed. So make sure you dodge it. Come up, make a nice smooth turn, and then you're going to want to land on a ramp. If you don't land on a ramp, you will bail or eat it, is what the game calls it, and that's bad. You don't want to do that. So once you land on the ramp, you're going to be going fast, and you want to make a hard strafe through here. Come in here, hit this ramp, go up onto the roof, get the pyramid on the in the middle of the roof, head down, and exit the ramp. And that's that whole segment. So I'll go through it one more time. So once you get these 3, come over here, hit this ramp, come up, dodge the hexagon, get the pyramid, come down, hit the ramp to leave the wall, make a strafe into the middle segment here, hit the ramp, get on the roof, get the pyramid in the middle of the roof, then hit the ramp as you exit. Now this part's really fast and kind of hard to explain, so I'll do the same thing that I just said. And just do it and then explain it. Oh, bad. Okay. So once you exit here, you're going to be going pretty fast. This is hard to explain. You don't have to take this route, I do, because it's the safest, but there's a faster way to get onto this ramp here while maintaining your speed, but this is just the route I take because it's safe. Once you're on this ramp, you want to take an auto jump off the ledge here, hold right mouse button so you get this one with the bottom of your skateboard. Once you get that, you strafe onto here, and then try your best to get onto here without cutting your speed in half. Once you're on this ramp, you're going to take an auto jump, come down here, hit this, take up this ramp, and get this one in the middle here. Take this jump, hit here, take an auto jump, and you're back on the roof. Now this part's pretty easy. You're going to get these 2, rewind, go back on the roof, get these 2, come down here, then you're going to strafe up fuck. Be careful here, because if you see your board move at all, like if you hit the geometry of fuck like that, you are in trouble. You need to rewind until you don't hit that, because it'll completely mess with the route. So once you get those 2 on fuck, you want to head down. You're going to take this ramp here, jump, get this pyramid. This pyramid is pretty tricky to get. Get that one, come down here. Basically follow the perfect stride. Take an auto jump there, get this. Now you're going to want to strafe just barely to get in the mouth, or you want to fall just barely to get in the mouth. Once you get in the mouth, you're going to instantly rewind, come out, and take this left here, right mouse button onto the ramp, jump, and then get this final pyramid on island. And that's island. Once you get that pyramid, you should be at 162, which I am. So once you get that pyramid, reset, or respawn, sorry, head back onto the bridge, get these 2, you're going to go on the underside of the bridge, like I said before. Okay, that was weird. For some reason I got to jump there, I don't know how. Okay. Is it gone? Did I get it? I think I did, okay. Now just ride on the underside of the bridge and collect pyramids accordingly. It's pretty simple. Go fast, obviously. Now once you're down here, you're going to head in the skate park. You only have 1 left. Head in the skate park, come over here, take one of these ramps, right mouse jump, or not. Jump here, and then drop accordingly. And timing ends when you collect that pyramid. So there you go, that's the route of LA. Hopefully they add more levels so that it's not just a 10-minute speedrun forever. But using that route, you can easily get sub 10. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. That's it.